baby's yours.
No, I'm pretty sure that it's mine.
Scrappy, we have a baby on the way.
How y'all know without me know?
The city of Atlanta was alive with activity as Scrappy, the beloved rapper and reality star, battled a decision that had been bothering him for weeks. A new baby was born into the family. But what Scrappy hadn't told anyone, not even his own mother, was that the child wasn't just his pride, but also his future and its potential to ruin everything. The delicate balance between him and his mother had been upset by his entrance. Momma Dee Scrappy had been reporting on the events. Under wraps, he wasn't sure how to tell Momma Dee, who had gone through everything with him, the truth about the baby. Their relationship had always been turbulent, with her intense affection frequently turning into controlling behavior.
All this mess. It's just overwhelming.
I'm gonna tell you, Mom, you gotta take care of yourself. You need to stop worrying about me because I'm
can't
okay,
never
because guess
stop
what?
worrying about you. My son,
Uh-huh.
I love you.
Yeah,
I
but-
will
but-
give
but
my
you-
life,
but you
and I
have to take
almost
this-
gave my life
no,
in the
what
hospital
I'm
worried
telling
about you.
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it do. It got a lot to do with you. It got a lot to do
You
with
need to be your
you.
age. You need to stay off Instagram.
No,
and you,
I can't talk to you. You won't listen.
no, why you
I'm finna go. I'm finna go. You're not listening.
She ain't finished no food.
However, this revelation was more than just a new family member. It was the kind of revelation that could end everything. The situation had been stressful for weeks. As Momma Dee's suspicions about a new baby got stronger every day, it all came to a climax during a family get-together. Naturally, she wasn't one to let things happen without confronting the person. Mama's suspicions were validated when Scrappy's baby mother showed up, and the sight of them together sent a shockwave through her. The rage that had been building inside her burst like a volcano, and she charged at Scrappy, her voice piercing the clamor of the gathering. You think you can hide things from me. You believe that you can simply conceal your life from your mother. Everyone in the room fell silent as Momma Dee's angry voice came out, and Scrappy was taken aback by her unexpected outburst. He stood frozen for a moment, realizing that the baby was real and that Momma Dee was justified in her anger. But the words that followed were more scathing than he had anticipated. Why didn't you tell me, Scrappy? Why don't you tell your mother about this? Momma Dee asked, her eyes full of pain. I've supported you through all of it, good, terrible, and ugly, and now you simply blow me off like I should be cool with it.
I would definitely come with you, and I think we need to bring Jasmine too. We have a lot of childhood trauma that we got from being with our mama.
But you do know, I can't go back.
You can
and
never go
change
back.
none of
You
that.
can't go back. What you can do, you can get a better relationship with your kids and your grandkids today.
Her voice wavered with emotion, but it was obvious that this was about more than just the baby. It was about betrayal, trust, and the deep-seated hurt of a mother feeling excluded from her son's life. Scrappy attempted to clarify, but his words felt hollow against the intensity of her rage. I'll tell you, Mama, she said, stammering. I didn't want to hurt Scrappy. He wasn't ready for this moment, wasn't ready for the confrontation, but the tension between them kept growing, and all of a sudden things took a turn for the worse. She wavered on her feet, gasping, her face turning pale, and before anyone could intervene, she collapsed. Fear gripped everyone by her side. The room erupted in pandemonium as Mama Dee Scrappy yelled in terror, and he fell to the ground next to her in a desperate attempt to save her. At that moment, Scrappy's thoughts were racing with questions about how things had become so awful. Scrappy was right behind M as he was hurried to the hospital, his mind racing with guilt since he had never seen his mother less before. She had always been a strong, fiery lady, and nothing appeared to be. It was evident that the emotional strain of everything had finally taken its toll on her health, which had been declining for months, and the stress of the confrontation had been the breaking point at the hospital. As Scrappy waited, his heart thumping, he wondered if it had been the right decision to keep the truth from his mother. The doctors tried to stay, but Scrappy was unable to communicate with his family because of the way the situation was suffocating his secret. As he sat in the sterile room waiting for word on his mother's condition, Scrappy was left to grapple with the reality of the situation. The baby, the secret, the tension, it had all been CAD in one devastating moment. He was left wondering if he could repair the damage or if the fracture in his family was too deep to heal. One thing was certain though, nothing would ever be the same. The family he had fought so hard to protect had just been pushed to the edge.
What are you talking about? I didn't show you the tag.
You did. You literally did, bro. I'm just shocked that Zane is showing two-face. Like, y'all not gonna team up on my bro this. After all the drama last night with Scrappy and Chaotic, Zane on that sprinter, you definitely said to Carly and myself, you were definitely Team Chaotic. And then you got in front of Scrappy and became Team Scrappy. It is so fake and phony.
Did I show you the text?
Keep it real.
What text did I show you?
You were on that bus with her, right? Is Zane a liar like what Amy just said?
Zane is a little liar. Amy was right. Because after the whole fight with Scrappy and Chaotic, he was dogging Scrappy out. He was not on Team Scrappy. Let's just say that. I'm scared of you now because you just lied. Bro, that just changed the dynamic, bro, of everything, bro. This is crazy. Listen, if I have to be the villain for telling the truth, I will take my L every chance because I really don't care about nothing. I'm gone. Escort me out. That's the best thing.
Don't care.
Escort me out.
Don't lie.
Escort me out.
Don't lie.
Escort me out.
She wants to convince Scrappy to keep his secrets from him, and I know that I would never do that. That's kind of shady. But I'm not saying anything because I'm trying to end this drama, not add to it.
Lil Zane right here. His new name is Lil Liar. Lil Zane. His new name is Lil Liar.
The drama reached unexpected heights in the 16th episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12 when Carly, a reality TV veteran known for her fiery personality and unapologetic demeanor, revealed a shocking secret that rocked the entire cast and the fans watching at home. Her revelation not only sent shockwaves through the group, but it also threatened to upend the meticulously planned lives of two important characters in the show, Scrappy and his wife Bambi. Revelation will be remembered as one of the most significant events in Atlanta's love and hip-hop history. Past events, the group was gathered at a social event at the start of the episode, each of them managing their own personal issues. However, as the conversation turned more serious, it soon became apparent that Carly Red was dealing with a severe issue. Carly, who was always able to speak her mind, got up and, with a determined expression on her face, revealed a startling fact that would leave everyone, even Scrappy, in shock.
On that bus with her, right? Is Zane a liar like what Amy just said?
Zane is a little liar. Amy was right.
The room fell dead as Carrie, in her usual brazen way, didn't waste time on small talk. Instead, she looked directly at Scrappy and dropped the bombshell that would change everything. Scrappy has a baby, a complete secret child that no one knew about. For the first time, viewers witnessed Carly's typical confidence crumble. This wasn't about creating drama or generating headlines. Rather, it was about her comments hanging in the air like a thick storm cloud, making the get-together with friends feel like a high-stakes reality TV episode where nobody knew what would happen next. Revealing a profound betrayal that had been concealed for far too long, she continued by explaining that Scrappy had been having an affair that produced a child, a secret he had kept from both his wife Bambi and the rest of the world. The revelation was nearly too much to take in, and the audience seemed to be caught between incredulity and rage. It seemed as though time had stopped, after being at the center of a scandal that jeopardized everything that had worked for him. Both personally and professionally, Scrappy, who had always given off the impression of commitment and devotion, hailed as Carly spoke, reverberated in his ears, and he was clueless about how to protect himself. As he attempted to clarify himself, the once cool, composed figure was now clearly shaken and stammering, but the damage had already been done. The rest of the actors exchanged looks as the tension increased, with some watching in shock as Carly's revelation was made public and could not be undone. Not only were the other cast members infected, but others were curious to hear Scrappy's side of the tale. Bambi, the wife of Scrappy, was about to have the shock of her life. Bambi had always trusted her husband and thought their family was based on love and respect for one another. But as soon as Carrie revealed the affair and the hidden kid, the camera shifted to Bambi's face, capturing the unadulterated sorrow that streamed from her eyes as her heart broke into 1,000 pieces. Her hands trembled as she processed the seriousness of the situation, and her body language changed from that of a woman in love to one overcome with betrayal. It was obvious that Carly's bombshell had pierced her deeply.